This is episode 32. Huzzah! I'm back. I've returned. It's been a long time. I got really stressed. Unhealthfully stressed over the course of my online classes when the B-term classes kicked in. And I didn't want to release an episode because I was scared I would just start, I don't know, like venting about stuff that I don't know. It was just, it didn't sound like it. I was scared the quality of my past episodes would not have been directly reflected in that one. So, you know, maybe you'll probably, I don't know. I ain't making no more statements about the consistencies of these, but I know I'm never gonna stop doing these. So stick around and you'll get one when I feel like uploading one. But I feel like I'm going to start feeling like I'm going to be uploading more. Or wanting to upload more, I should rephrase. So, yeah, no, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I got a little bit left of my schooling done, until I get to a 4-year college. I'm almost finished with my associates in arts. I got 3 classes. I got 7 courses left, basically. I got 7 courses left that I got to take, and then a civics literacy exam. So, we're going to kind of get on the grind, stay on the grind over the summer. The original plan was to get a job, right? Join back into the labor force or something. And I wanted to like kind of start writing and things. And then I started looking into writing jobs, and all of it was like not paid, and I don't know. A lot of it was like BS. And I instead I made a website, protato.com, protato.com. It only has one thing. It has a movie review of Everything Everywhere All at Once that I wrote on there. And that's all it has right now, to be honest. So over the summer and during these courses, since I have a lighter course load, I only have 3 classes that I'm taking. So I might try to spend more time making some more works or something like that, for the blog, for everybody to see, my opinion works, my mind slaving away for society, for your interpretations. How about that? Yeah, I like that presentation. um, I don't know. I don't. There's nobody here, as you know, today. So it's gonna be a lot of me rambling. I'm probably not gonna cut this very much. It's gonna be a conversation, basically, with myself, but with you guys. With the podcast, I'm talking to the podcast. I'm talking to the body, everybody, I guess. Um, I don't know. I looked online a little bit ago, a while back, and there was an indie film or something like that, and it was Sundance, and it got me thinking. Like it won Sundance, it had Sundance awards, and it got me thinking. I'm like, man, how much is a Sundance entry? And I like looked online. It's like only like $250. It's only $250. I might be a movie producer. I might be a movie director or a movie creator or writer or whatever you want to say, man. I might do it. I might make me something and then submit it and see where it goes, because I think I got the visual eye. I think I got the mental fortitude to create some pretty epic action-packed. I don't want action-packed. I don't know, dramas. I want to make like dramas. I think that'd be sick. But I don't know. Who knows? I want to start writing a movie, and we'll see where that goes. I also wanted to start writing a book. I really need to sit down and start doing that. I need to stop saying like I'm going to do this and just kind of sit down and do it. So I think I'm just going to do it. I think I'm just going to start on it, and who knows, if I scrap the idea, scrap the idea, but if I write it, if I sit down and start writing something, what if it's good? What if it's really good? And I feel like I have an eye for quality. Maybe. I don't know. So we will find out. We will see, and see where that goes. I went to the dentist a little bit ago, and I got some I got them cleaned, exam, and they said they looked fine. I got some, my wisdom teeth taken out, but whenever I went to sign the receipt, to go check out, because they needed my signature or whatever, right? I signed it, and I looked at the girl that was at the register, and I said, "This signature is going to be famous." She said, "What?" She said, "Oh, is it really?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, I'm gonna be the president." I stuttered too. I stuttered when I said it, but I don't care. I laughed, and I'm like, "I'm gonna do it." I smiled, and I said, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the president." And she laughed, and she said, "Okay, well, you got my vote." And I said, "All right, well, thank you." So, one down. One we got one vote for TJ. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. There's a lot in store, in the next coming year, in the next year or so. I'm gonna start trying to keeping myself busy. I'm probably gonna like reserve time, like schedule gaming time, and then like so I can have like productive time during the day, because like I don't know. Here lately, I've been waking up, and I really like, and I'm like sitting here like, what am I going to do today? And then I sit there and I think and I think. Well, to be fair, my classes just ended 4 days ago, so I might just be like enjoying not having to do anything. But at the same time, I was procrastinating so much that I was basically not doing anything beforehand in the first place during school. So like it was just. But the thing is, the difference was I had deadlines eating at me when I was doing that. That was horrible. Um, Either way, just I don't know. Just got to take time to relax, and you got to take time out of the day, but I think it's good to schedule that time. I scheduled worry time. I have generalized anxiety disorder, and holy moly, I I I don't know. I read somewhere online, and it was like, it kind of helped me. I think it was someone on a discussion post or something. Yes, they said it kind of helps me whenever I schedule time out of the day, like just to kind of let it flow, and then throughout the rest of the day you can kind of hone it in. I don't know, it's kind of like a like a plasma rifle from Halo. You got to vent it. Like that's where it comes from, venting, bro. You got to vent out the heat. You got to I don't like subway vents, or car exhausts, whatever the analogy you want. I don't know why I put a G in that analogy. Well, I said egg analogy. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know what I did there. Um, I have still been playing too much Squad. That video game is fun. I also have been playing League again, and that's okay. Um, if I don't know. I kind of am like half-assing getting back into that game. I haven't like full committed yet, because I haven't been playing too hot, and I'm just kind of like not really paying attention, not reading, not really engaging with what I'm doing, and I kind of need to do that if I'm going to spend my time doing something, and stop just kind of, I don't know, doing it. I feel like there's a lot of like I don't know, not a lack of pride in doing things sometimes. I feel like I have a lack of pride in doing things sometimes, and that it's crazy, like why should I? I should, if I'm doing something I like, enjoy what you're doing. But it always stems from feeling like you got to do something else. You see, it's the vicious cycle of life. But either way, Movies. Any movies? I've been watching I got series. A lot of Ted Lasso. I've been watching a lot of Ted Lasso. Um, very good, very good show. If you guys haven't checked it out, I don't really like soccer, and uh, yeah, I love British humor, and it's a bit, but it's really not even that. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It is, but it also isn't. Um, it's funny though. It's a really funny show. Um, if you guys don't know about it, it's about this American football team, right? Going over to England, to teach an English soccer team, so an English football team, right? And he never coached football before, and I don't know, it's really funny. It's a drama comedy kind of thing. Um, it's pretty cool. Talks a little bit about mental health and stuff like that. So check it out if you guys are interested. I watched the Tetris movie. That movie's pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen that, that's on Apple TV Plus. Um, it goes into the actual kind of making kinda of Tetris. There was a lot of um I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that. There was a lot of like deals going on between the oligarchy and a bunch of weird stuff. So it takes place in like Soviet Russia. It's crazy. It's weird. Um, definitely check it out. It's not. It might not be Soviet Russia, but it's pretty dang close. I don't remember what it was, to be honest, but it's pretty. It takes place in Russia. I'll just leave it at that. But it's pretty funny. You should watch that movie. I watched The Greatest Beer Run Ever. That was a pretty okay one. It had, I think, Zac Efron. And he was delivering beer to his buddies that were deployed in Vietnam. That's the movie, and it was based off a true story. That's it. I mean, I don't know. That's all I can say to really pique your interest. If it interests you, watch it. If it doesn't, then don't. Um, I watched Saving Private Ryan again recently. That movie is incredible for its time, and I always forget Vin Diesel's in it. I always forget Vin Diesel's in it. That's my only statement. I need a water break. Hold on, you guys get to hear the gulp. Hold on. Holy moly. Excuse me. Well, where was I? Doesn't matter. It was a water break. Where am I going to start out now? What topics shall we cover today? We're brainstorming. I mean, I'm not even going to pause it for you guys. I'm not even going to pause it. I'm going to do live brainstorming session right now. Here recently, I have been listening. Well, it's a little too early to cover music, so I won't talk about music just yet. Um, I ain't even got a cap with you. I'm blank. I'm drawing blanks. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'll talk about Legos for a minute. I want another Lego. There was a Lego R2D2 at Target, and it's like almost a foot tall. I think it's like 10 inches, 10.5, 11 foot, 11 inches, something, almost a foot. Um, and I don't know. I kind of want one. I'm looking at my it's a wardrobe, and it just has a bunch of Legos on top of it. It has my Millennium Falcon. It has a bodega kind of collector set. It has an Imperial transport sand transport um ship, the one with the trifold wings, the wing in the middle, like the sail, and then it has the two wings that fold down. Um, the white one, and then there is also the Death Star up there. The Death Star is pretty cool. The Death Star is pretty neat. The Death Star is kind of chilling. I want to there's a there's a like a anti-air gunner, like defense gun on the Death Star up there, and you can actually fire a projectile out of it. It's like the one of those rubber bionicle if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like a little rubber dart thing. And I want to get like a remote control, and I want to point it at the wall, or not point it at the wall, but I want to trigger a mechanism to where if I press the remote, like something pulls that trigger. So I need like some sort of battery operated motor tied to a lever to pull that I don't to pull the trigger on that thing. So if somebody walks in the door, they'll just get pelted with this this rubber dart from the Death Star. Because I can just have it pointing straight at where people walk in, and then just they won't even know what's coming. Home intruder comes in here. That's the it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate ruse, or the ultimate distraction. Or if you know, an unwanted guest, even, such as I don't know, Weston. An unwanted guest such as Weston. um so yeah, no. I say that a lot. Yeah, no. That's my transition as to I don't know how to say, I don't know what else to say, and I don't know where this is going. So give me a second to think about where I should go with this. You know what? I think 18 minutes is good. I might put another one up tomorrow, just a little update. I might want to talk about something else tomorrow. So if ever, I usually have some little insights occasionally. So, instead of like writing it down and never talking about it, which unfortunately I stopped doing, so I don't even have any notes to show you. I might just kind of jump on, empty my thoughts into the void, and if you guys decide to nibble them up and use them as I don't know, insight of your own, I guess, or inspiration, maybe. There's the word, I guess. Yeah. So be it. You guys can have my thoughts if you want them. But yeah, no, I think we are approaching the end, but that might be a while from now because it is music, and I've been listening to a little bit of music again, and I'm happy I am. I stopped doing it because I couldn't listen to vocals while studying, and it distracted me because I listened too deeply. I was like, ooh, this is a pretty nice rhythm right here. Oh, what is he doing with the hi-hat? Oh, what is he doing with the snare? Oh, what is he doing with the saxophone? I'm asking all these questions when I'm supposed to be answering the questions on my paper. And I don't know. So I had to stop listening to music while doing my homework. So since I'm not doing homework no more, I can listen to music. So I've been listening to Plague Accommodations by Thank You Scientist, PLAGUEACCOMMODATIONS. You guys know how to spell accommodations, but I'm spelling it out for you anyways, bro. Um, it's really good. Giggle button. I can even give it a scat down if I wanted to, but I'm gonna save you guys. Um, it's a really good progressive jazz rock song, and it's cool. There's no lyrics on most of that album, I think, but it's pretty cool. Check it out. Um, my buddy, um, really, my buddy came over here the other day, and I was showing him some music, and he really liked Cohen Sound. I showed him Cohen Sound. I've talked about them a bunch on this podcast, and they're a really cool band. They're really neat. Or not even a band, I guess. They're just production group, I guess, if you want to call it that. Um, just music artist, music producer. They're really cool. Silkwave EP is really neat. They have a polychrome album that is really, really good that I've talked about here a lot. Cobalt is the first song in that. Very good song. Followed by Hustle Hammer. Also very good song. Very atmospheric. If you listen to it in like a car stereo, you can hear and really understand the kind of the time and um thoughts put into the spatial awareness of their music, because they have things panning from the front to the back to the left to the right. It's all over the place, and it's very precise when and where and why, and it's very good. It's a very satisfying listening experience, especially if you have a little bit of bass to back it up. So find a good car. If you don't have a good car stereo, find a homie with a good car stereo. Find a friend. Find anyone. Oh, a stranger. Be like, yo, play this song real quick, and they'll be like, okay, and then their mind will be blown. And that's it. So I think that's it for Cohen Sound, at least. Billy Strings. This guy is insane. You guys gotta check him out. I've talked about him on here a few times, but I don't think I've talked about him enough. Check him out. He's really cool. This guy, he he's a bluegrass dude, but he's a country man that listens to a lot of metal, a lot of metal, and it directly reflects in his music, and it's really cool, because it is traditional bluegrass, but it has some breakdowns, boy. If I'll tell you what, if y'all don't be stomping my feet and clapping my hands, you don't know what's going on, bro. Goodness, it's crazy. um, but I just thought vitalism. Sorry, whenever I started talking about Billy Strings, I thought I know, this is the struggle with me. This is why I get so distracted. I have all these thoughts, thinking like I'm thinking as I'm talking, trying to figure out what I'm going to be talking about next. But you know, while I was trying to talk about Billy Strings, I started thinking about this drummer in Brazil. His name's, I don't know his name, but I gotta find the name of the band first. Vitalism. Al Vitalism. Vitalism, I guess. Vitalism. The latest release, Trinity, is the only song that the drummer is on that I think, don't quote me on that, but his name's like Dimitri something. He's from Brazil. Let me pull up a live action research coming at you. Uno momento, por favor. During the moments of me talking this, I'm just getting, or filibustering. I'm just, I'm getting closer and closer. Dmitry Sloks. Demetriusloks. We have arrived at the information I was seeking. See? Demetriusloks. This guy's insane. A very good drummer. If you check him out on his Instagram, that was his Instagram handle that I just read out loud. Bam, 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 bam. I'm sorry, I'm watching his Instagram things, and he's smacking these cymbals. He's going crazy. He hits these things with 30-second notes. He's hitting crazy polyrhythms with his left foot, his left hand, and he's improving with his right, bro. He's going nuts. Then there's a few where he's just goofing around with some cowbells and other things. He's going crazy. He's going nuts. This guy's good, really cool. He deserves every bit of fans, every bit of fame he gets, every bit of he's a talented man. This guy's crazy. Check him out. Also his videos are funny. He be making Mr. Bean faces. He looked like Mr. Bean. It's really cool. He plays into it. Cool. I was listening to Childish Gambino the other day, so I'll speak on him again. Native Construct. I've talked about them before, but it is a phenomenal band. Only one album, so you don't have an excuse not to check them out. It takes one session to listen to this band. One session. If you just show a little bit of dedication for a total of 50 minutes, it's not even a full hour. 50 minutes. You have a 10-minute bathroom break and food if you even want to. So do check it out. The Quiet World is the name of the album. Native Construct is the name of the band. It talks about the creation and the conflict of a world and the habitants of it, and it's a beautiful story. Listen to it in order. It's a concept album. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Do check them out. Please. I don't know who else. I don't know. The Omnific. The Omnific. OMNIFIC. Yeah, these guys, I've heard these guys a few times. The album that is being recommended to me is The Mind's Eye. So check that out. Oh, hold on a minute. Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Hey, Tim?
Oh, is that the lispy Joe? Is that Tristan?
Tim?
Is that Tristan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Come on in, bro. Come on in. Come on. Yeah, sit down.
Nice
How's it going?
chair.
Yeah, man.
Doing well, man.
Yeah, don't knock over the cymbals, bro.
I'll try not to. You got them fucking everywhere, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
I was just recording a podcast, and you decided to
Oh.
shatter. I'm gonna shatter the illusion. You decided to message me on Discord. You weren't even here. You weren't even in my room. It was a lie. It was a facade.
Why would we do the whole facade if you're just gonna ruin it within the first 30 seconds?
Because that's
hey, let's do this whole thing where you like fake coming in the door and all that. It was a lie.
It was
A lie, I tell you.
Yeah, because it's because it's gonna be an audio sample. You're
I
gonna be able to
know, but,
read
like-
through it. It's obvious that it's fake. Acknowledge it.
We should have just played it the way we were planning to.
No,
That's what we
ain't
should have
playing
done.
it. We ain't playing it that way. We ain't
All
playing
right,
it
well
no
that's
way.
fine.
We're calling
All right,
it
well,
out.
How you been, Tim? I know you just finished your semester of college and all that, so I know that must be exciting.
It was okay. I'm excited. I finished. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling less stressed. I don't know. I'm enjoying not having to do too much, but apparently classes start in the summer for May 8th, and I am actually going to take classes over the summer, so.
Oh, yeah, you actually decided to take classes over the summer? Okay.
Yeah. I did not want to work still.
Man, I wish I didn't have to work.
I kept thinking about work, and I was like, I don't. That sounds. And I was like, can I get financial aid again?
Awful.
And it was like, yeah, you can get financial aid. And I was like, yes, I'll keep getting good grades, and then I'll just keep doing that, and then I'll get a good job later on in life, doing something that I want to do instead of.
Yeah, instead of what I did.
I don't know. Yeah.
Instead of like me.
Yeah, it's I did that for 2 years and I gave up on it. I said, as I've said on this podcast many times, I did that for many years. I don't think I've talked about my times working on Spirit Halloween much on the podcast. That was insane.
I forgot you even worked at a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, that was insane. I there was a coworker that I had there, and like he brought his wand, like his Harry Potter wand, with him every day. And he would. I mean, bring it with you if you're cosplaying or whatever. But he was like wearing like steampunk. He was like
every day.
Yeah, he was wearing like steampunk stuff, and he would bring out the wand out, and then he'd like stroke it occasionally.
See, this is a problem with like cosplaying and doing stuff like that. I just don't
this
have
is the problem
energy.
with he was homeschooled. He was openly he openly admitted he was homeschooled, and I think that was a little bit of the problem. But
that's the whole problem.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing against homeschooling, but
I am.
If you don't have the parents capable of enough of implementing your children into like social situations while they're homeschooled to the point to where
Yeah,
that's you're depriving them of something. If they're like taking dance classes, if you're raising a dance prodigy, sure, homeschool them, because they're gonna get their time with their friends at the dance place, and they're going
them social interaction.
Exactly.
You can't just have them be like that. That's not good.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Have you seen I've been seeing some of these like Russian kids being trained growing up from little on Instagram and stuff, they're punching trees.
Oh, no.
Have you seen them punching trees and things?
No.
There was a little kid I was watching. It's it might be this one famous little kid or something, but she's punching this tree, and she's chipping the bark away. It's insane.
Jeez.
And I'm like,
well. I feel so bad for kids who are on social media and all that who produce videos for it. 'Cause I feel like as a kid that just destroys your childhood.
Agreed. To an extent, yeah.
Like my little nephew, he was watching these kids who are all they do karate and acrobatics and stuff like that, gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so it's great for them now, but I'm like, how is this gonna affect them in the future? Their parents are just kind of using them for money at this point. There's no protection for them because they're not actual child actors.
Yeah, hopefully the parents have the good enough morals to put the money aside for the kids.
I hope, but I mean, we've seen Hollywood for the past 130 years.
That's the discretion of the capitalist system.
I know.
I've been biting my tongue on this podcast.
Oh,
But
no,
Fox
you're-
fired Tucker Carlson, and I'm rejoicing. That means it's
As everyone should.
dregs of society, bro. Him and DeSantis. I cannot stand that guy. Sorry, I'm holy moly. I do a little bit of research. If you like DeSantis, do a little bit of research, and I promise you won't like him anymore. And don't Google things that you like about him. Google things you've heard that you might not like about him. And see
with
what's
the
going on.
state
It's
of Florida
crazy,
right
bro.
now. I saw a fake news article from a theme park theme park website that they just post fake articles called Mousetrap. And the theme park article was Florida National Guard blocking all entrances to Disney World. And for a second, I thought it was real because I'm like, that sounds plausible. And that's the state of Florida we're in right now.
It was DeSantis. There was a death row inmate. There was no.
Tim, no, it's in like 3 weeks.
What?
Rockville.
Zooey
Rockville's
Mama.
in 3 weeks.
That sounds
excited.
crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. Me and my folks were camping there. We're gonna go stay in a camper there. It's gonna be wild.
What's the lineup for Rockville?
Oh, it's crazy. A lot. It's there. To be honest, there's too many people being there. There's just way too many bands that are gonna be there.
Avenged
there's 3
Sevenfold,
stages.
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
I
Yep.
Prevail.
I'll say Suicidal Tendencies gonna
I
be
see
there.
Godsmack's gonna be there.
Yeah, Godsmack's gonna be there. Tool, my favorite Tool. Pantera with Zach Wilde, and I can't remember, but he's the drummer from Anthrax.
Isn't Godsmack Charlie's band? Who is
No.
Godsmack? Doesn't
Godsmack?
Godsmack is Charlie's comic as well?
I don't know. Talk about like Critical?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The God
Like,
slap. My bad.
Yeah, that's like Godsmack's like I don't even know what you would call him.
Slap. That was
The rock
that's
band
why I
from the
got
90s.
confused. My bad. Godsslap, Godsmack, two different things,
Two very different things.
but very similar. Basically the same.
Yeah. Technically, by definition, they are synonyms.
They so Tool, Deftones.
Yeah, Deftones. I'm excited to see Deftones. Chevelle's going to be there this year, right? I can't remember. I'm not looking at it.
I can't see.
Which I'm excited. I think they are, and I'm super excited to see them.
Suicide Silence. Dead Poet Society.
Yeah. Incubus. It's gonna be a good one.
Until I Die, As You Were.
Trivium.
Born of Osiris. Hold on a minute. You got my interest. Born of Osiris. There. Whoa.
I'll say Pennywise. Pennywise is gonna be there. A great punk band. Like I said.
Coheed and
Chevelle's gonna be
Cambria.
there.
Mars Volta. The Mars Volta.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
It's like Filter, Anti-Flag. It's gonna be a party, bro. It's gonna be great. It's gonna
Interesting.
be wonderful.
Interesting. We might have to check it out. To touch back.
Tickets are expensive. All right, where are we going back to?
I was going to touch back to the DeSantis thing. I
Okay.
was going on a deep dive because I remember reading about a guy, and I couldn't find anything about it. But I was reading about a guy that tried to set up a meeting about a death row inmate that was like just wrongfully accused and had evidence, and it was just, I don't know. There was like he just could have. He was innocent, and he was trying to prove it to him, and the guy was trying to talk to DeSantis, and DeSantis walked out of the room like 5 minutes into the interview. Like, it was insane. In a like 30-minute scheduled interview or like hour scheduled interview, he gave him 5 minutes of his time. And then the like guy that was in there with him said that he that was a fraction of the time that like he lasted longer than most would, is what he was trying to say. He's like, he usually leaves in a fraction of the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane. The guy's crazy. But yeah, no. Sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to wrap back because I don't know. I didn't finish that thought, and I felt like I said something, and I didn't. I wanted to kind of conclude it, but
I gotcha.
let's I'm feeling lucky. I'm going on Google. I'm feeling lucky. And you know what's popping up? Googly eyes.
Googly eyes.
Yeah, and this actually is a pretty good segue back into another promotion of my Potato Doc blog, where the only thing I have up currently is my review, my movie synopsis of Everything Everywhere All at Once, titled Everything Everywhere All Bagel. So go read it, go check it out, because there's some googly eyes on. It's open your third eye. Open your third eye. Put a googly eye on your forehead and open your third eye and go watch Everything Everywhere All at Once, or read that if you've seen it before and like movie synopsises.
I can actually wrap that back around to me saying Tool is my favorite band, to go listen to Third Eye, a 13-minute song that goes fucking wild. It doesn't do that. It does that. It does that quite a bit.
Goes crazy, bro.
I forget the beginning of it opens with a comedy, or a line from a comedy skit that says what the comic says, like, I think drugs done some good, or good for society. It's done good for some people, and if you don't think so, take all your comics, your books, your records, your cassettes, and burn them, because all the people who made that wonderful music, they're real high on drugs. I'm like, yeah, he's got a point. Shit.
We gotta go. You wanna go see the new the BT Bam concert in Orlando in July?
In July
or June? I don't know
June?
when it is. It's
Sure.
around that time.
I'll go.
It's gonna be sick.
I'm
gonna see him.
enjoyable.
I'm gonna see him twice. Thank You Scientist is gonna be there. Holy moly! Get to hear one of the best bands in the world. Simply one of the best bands. And you're gonna see him.
One of the best. Yeah.
How does that sound?
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
I'll say this is actually probably be like one of the newest bands I've ever seen, if I actually go. 'Cause all the other concerts I've been to have been full of old fucks.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
That's not. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Full of old people.
I mean, the one we went into with the.
Well, Dirty Heads wasn't bad.
Yeah, Dirty Heads wasn't too bad, but it was like your sister's generation.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, when I went to go see Metallica, whew,
yeah, I
dead.
can imagine.
Fucking The Walking Dead.
Walking
Guns N'
Dead.
Roses, same thing.
Yeah, most of the shows I go to, it's like, they're, I don't know, it's a pretty young crowd, 90% of the time. Like, I'd say the average age range is like 17 to 30.
Okay.
Maybe. No, I lie. It's probably going to jump up to maybe 20 to 45.
Okay, that's not bad.
20 to 45.
The average age range for the concerts I go to is 45 to 70.
Holy shit. 45 to 70, he said?
Well, that's because I go to a lot of I go to a lot of stuff with my folks.
It's funny.
So like we went to last night. We went to Leesburg Bike Week, and well, I mean Buck Cherry was there, so it was probably a younger crowd. There's still a lot of older people there. I'm like 10 years younger than everyone else here. This is at least. There's some younger like people and stuff like that, but there's so many old people. It's like I don't even know anymore.
That I don't know. I there were a few times where I felt like that. I feel like that in Florida, just in general. If you're just surrounded by old people in Florida,
that's exactly what it is. Unless you're like,
everybody's always dying.
Like unless you're like in like Miami or Cocoa or Daytona or something like that.
Yeah.
Like where young people actually like congregate. Especially where we live. There's literally a community of old people that is just growing and expanding of a giant cyst on the like northwest of our county. It's just getting bigger and bigger, and it's going to kill the state eventually.
You want to know a statistic I heard the other day that blew my mind? I think I told you already. In 1800,
I don't remember.
In 1800, how many people were there on the Earth? Estimated.
Oh, I remember. There was 1 billion people.
Yeah.
And then by the time the 2000 roll around, there's 7 billion.
Yeah. 700% increase over the course of 200 years. Do you know how many people were in zero AD? Estimated?
It was like 20, 30,000, right?
It was 300. I think it was 300 million or 300,000.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
300 million, I think. 300 million people. But that's the point, right? Is from 300 million. It went from 300 million over the course of how long?
Estimated at right now, like what, 10,000 years?
Yeah. No, not 10,000. If it's 0 AD, it would be 1,800 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant... What you said earlier, I thought you were talking about pre.
No.
In the BC, not 0 AD, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 0 AD.
Yeah. In 1,800 years, we had more population growth.
We had less population.
More population growth in the past 200 years than the prior 1,800 years compared to that.
Combined.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Because the population only tripled, or a little over tripled, in those 1,800 years, and then it septupled in 200. But yeah, no, it's crazy. People need to start learning how to branch out and expand, especially with the opportunities of actual remote work and all that. The days of like office jobs and actually having an office are like, I don't want to say numbered, because I know there are some people who are always going to want to separate their work and their personal lives.
It's not gonna be the norm. It's gonna be saved for like specific jobs.
Yeah, because like some people, it's mentally better for them to go into an office, work there, and then come home and be completely disconnected from office. Which that's almost like what the whole point of the Apple TV show Severance.
Yeah.
Not Severance. Yeah, it is Severance.
Yeah, I loved that show.
I want to see that. I need to watch that.
It's literally phenomenal. It's directed by keep talking, I'll find it. But it's someone you aren't going to expect. Hold on, Severance.
It's so weird to think that everything Apple TV's put out just about has been absolutely phenomenal. Like,
no.
It's weird. But I guess that's the
Apple
director for quality Severance. Assurance.
Siri, the director for Severance.
Like man, there's even more show than one of like
and directed by Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's Ben Stiller, bro. Ben Stiller, and it's a phenomenal movie. I'm telling you, comedians rule the world. They are so smart.
Well, you gotta think. Ben Stiller has two ranges. He can make Severance, or you can make Tropic Thunder.
Tropic
he directed that
phenomenal.
film too. Tropic Thunder is phenomenal. Night
at the Museum. Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I fucking love Night.
Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. Ben
Yeah.
Stiller's a genius.
He's a
Megamind.
Weird,
did he direct Megamind? What did he direct? He was in.
I thought he was just in Megamind. Wait, who did he play in Megamind though?
He played Bernard, whoever Bernard is.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember much of that movie. Good movie. I just did animated film. Not saying anything bad about animated films. It's just a film like that. It's like, yeah, it's a great movie. Completely forgettable.
I don't know.
No?
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, at least I came in here to crash your solo podcast that you had going, being all by your lonesome.
Yeah, I
Like a
you
fucking.
know, I was
dork.
kind of rambling. I was kind of going on. I was saying, hey, I'm not editing this. I'm not cutting this.
I'm just gonna give you all a unfiltered ray of my mind waves coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's literally basically what I was saying. I said, if you guys want to nibble up my thoughts for your own for your own God. I said it earlier. I struggled with it. I said insight, and then I didn't. Insight isn't the correct word. Inspiration.
Okay, that's a perception, inspiration.
Inspiration.
I mean, I say that earlier this month, I literally listened to a podcast that was that one person did. He was all by himself. All the other podcast people did not show up to the recording session, so he's like, I'm just doing it by myself. And then at the end, he tacked on like a 30-minute, 40-minute extra bit of podcasting they did after they all went to PAX.
Sounds cool. I mean, how there were a few times where I think someone's done that in one of the episodes or one of the podcasts I've listened to.
Yeah. I mean, solo podcasts aren't bad if
No.
if the person listening can stand listening to one person just ramble for an hour and a half.
I mean, it depends if the person rambling has any sort of construct to what they're rambling about.
If there's any actual any meaning to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes
And who knows? I can't tell. I can't tell if I have it or not. We'll see.
We
will see.
Hopefully your listens.
Hey, I mean, I was shooting for like a 15-minute episode today, for 20-minute, 30-minute, and we're rocking about 53
half
minutes.
an hour.
So, bro, 53 for me.
Well,
I was
my
talking for
recording
20.
session. Yeah.
Dang, I'm ready, bro. I mean, no, I'm not ready, but that's hype. I'm ready to keep recording. It's been a while since I recorded. I'm excited to keep doing this again. Like I said, yeah. Like I said a while ago, it's been a while since I put one out, and once again my apologies to the audience, but either way, we're chilling.
It's all his fault.
Got it. Yeah, we'll get on. We'll get more coming up. We'll get more coming up coming here soon. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. So.
If I remember, I think the last one you did wasn't that the one where me and Christian were on?
Yes.
Okay. Also, I said that grammatically incorrect. It should be Christian and I.
It doesn't matter.
I know. Grammar is all fake. It's just technically it's something that you follow while writing that most people don't follow while speaking.
I think it should be one's own personal decision whether to capitalize I or not.
It's weird because the reason why you it's weird because the reason why you capitalize I is because you're referencing yourself.
It's a proper noun.
Like a proper noun.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What if I don't want to be a proper noun? What if I just want to be? What if I just want to be Tim? What if I just What if I don't want to be a proper noun?
Now we're getting into the pronoun shit, bro.
That's what I mean.
Why the fuck do we use pronouns? Fuck you. I'm gonna just use their name. Don't be lazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, even then though, like why even?
Just use their name. I don't have pronouns. I'm just Tristan. Just call me Tristan.
Just call everyone they.
Yeah. We're going back to the conversation we had 4 or 5 days ago at Chick-fil-A.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get us canceled. I say we went to Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. I was wearing all pink. That was insane. I don't know why. I like pink. I've always liked pink. It's a
Yeah,
cool
pink's a nice
color.
color.
I look good on pink.
Very nice
I look
color.
good in yellow. I look good on orange.
Tim, you look good in everything.
Jesus.
You should have saw it coming. I make this joke all the stupid time.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. Well, thanks again, Tristan, for stopping by, but I'm going to have to kick you out. You were uninvited.
Oh no, wait.
Uninvited,
wait, no.
crashing my party.
No.
Get the fuck
Your mom
outta
let me
here.
in. Your mom let me in.
Oh, get my claymore
Oh,
out from behind.
Wait. Before you say anything, I saw your dad last night.
You saw my dad last night at
Yeah.
Lollygaggers?
When we were downtown at we stopped by Lollygaggers. Your dad was there. I said hey to him. It
Who
was
was he-
very weird. I was like,
Who was
"Oh."
he with?
I don't know. It seems like he's by himself. I'm not sure if he's actually by himself.
He probably was.
I was
Unfortunately. When was he there?
7:30 is when we were there.
Nice.
I don't know. By the time we got there, I was already because I made myself a drink before I left the house. It was a can of Coke and then a quarter bottle of Crown.
Mm-hmm.
I was through most of that at that point, so I wasn't paying attention to very much. That got me vibing pretty good.
I feel that, bro.
Wasn't messed up. I was real buzzed though. It felt real good.
I might make me a concoction here later.
But that quarter bottle of Crown was my last bit of booze that I owned here at the house. I'm out of alcohol.
I got a little bit of Beefeater left.
I was about to ask you. Still
still
sipping
got
on that
that.
Beefeater?
I still got the Beefeater. Still got the Beefeater on the counter.
Oh no.
It's good. I'm excited to use
All right. Well, I segued you back. I segued you out of your Well, I shouldn't say segue. I distracted you from ending the podcast, so you should probably end it.
I mean, you're the unlucky.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck off.
Oh, okay. I'll leave.
Sorry. A guten Tag. Au revoir. Arrivederci. Ciao.